Power flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes! Autobots! Now, reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey guys. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Thursday. These two are going to take the show today. I will be in the room. I'm just working on something else, so I'll say hi occasionally and stuff, and interject and be annoying now and then. But mostly I'll be with Josh and Giannis. So I'm gonna wander over here and let these guys take it away.
Whoa!
Bye.
Bite it. Bite it. Alright, yeah, you have to deal with us today. Sorry. But we're here. Hello! Hello.
Hello to everyone.
I'm Josh. This is Giannis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and here we are, once again, to bring you the latest from Transformers Earth Wars. So today we got a few things going on. So one of the biggest is HQ16 is out.
Yeah.
It is live. It is in your hands. Perhaps you have already started your upgrade. Perhaps you have finished your upgrade. Maybe you didn't.
Yeah, I see a lot of people already with 8 bots in their slots running around, so a lot of people have done that.
Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So yeah, HQ16 is out. We're also going to announce the upcoming bots, the new characters that we'll be adding to the game pretty shortly. And answer your questions if you've got any questions about HQ16, and talk about the new event. Oh, and we'll do some trivia. Have a little trivia, have some rewards, and yeah, here we are. So thanks for joining us. So let's say hi to some folks. So Highborn is here. Royce Phelps is here. Sun Tzu Psyops says hello to you. Tyler Turney and Cameron Moore. The Superior Superion 247, someone whose name is in Cyrillic, and I can't read Cyrillic, and I'm very sorry about that. Sean Dockham and Puffimus Prime, hello. Bionicle Weirdo, Waifu Lover has joined us again, thank you very much. Hello to Corey Shaw, and over on Twitch I can say hello to Patrick Star 84, Soundwave 79, Todd, Soaring Eagle 76, Oh, Megaton, Kronos Prime, hello again, Kronos Prime. Hello, Dirty Spot, always joining us, thank you very much. Hello to you too. Hi to Techno Angel X. Hello to Goldbug 80, Dash Raven, Soaring Eagle, all the birds in the house today. We've got Ramhorn, we've got Red Shock, we've got the Desert Moon, we've got Screech, we've got Tuna Sub. Wow, a lot of people on today. It looks like a lot of people tuning in.
Yeah.
And over on Facebook, I see Josh Robbins and Terrell McFall and Denver Lesher, Gustavo Torres Kuntz. Wow, what a name! That's awesome. Love that name. Crocodile Waters, Dennis Gordon, Mike Walker, all here. So yeah, you want to say some shout outs to anyone?
You pretty much cover everyone, so I don't even know how to start. I don't remember like all the ones you named, so I'm gonna say hi to everyone.
All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for coming.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to show the event, but you know, before we do the event, I think we have to show. Well, let's show the just a little bit of it. Let's take a look at this scene right here. You want to do that?
This week's event, I guess, is called Heavy Metal.
Do you want to switch to the? Can we switch to the device there?
Thanks, Simon Helper.
You're welcome.
Magical things happen. All right, so you can see that scene being set for the heavy metal event.
So unfortunately, Optimus is dying again.
Yes, Optimus, you know, he just can't.
He can't help it.
Can't help it. He's built to die. Unfortunately, yeah, that's the way of things.
Yeah.
Lying on the table there, and we can see two other bots hovering nearby. We can see
Ratchet,
the medic Ratchet. You know, Ratchet's going to be there for Optimus, and we can see someone else. One other bot there in the background. Perhaps you can guess who that other bot is, who's lingering near Optimus Prime in his perhaps final moments. Perhaps. And yeah, I see a few people calling it out. Soaring Eagle definitely has said it. A few other people have said it. Talarta has said it. Yes. Okay, I'll say it now. It is Alita 1. Yes. So, our next Autobot is going to be Alita 1. Yeah. She's pretty awesome. And I'm excited that we're finally able to say that.
Some people got a preview, I think, a few weeks ago when we mistakenly got her out. So
yeah, and you know, at the time we really couldn't confirm that because we wanted to make sure that everything was right with her, that she was working good, and that we could release her when we expected to, and we can. Things are going pretty well for her, and she's looking like a really strong, really cool bot. So yeah, Alita 1. Shall we show her in the showroom real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, I'll take
it's your baby.
Oh yeah. Alita is
it on
a special
first
place
bot she
in
did?
my heart. No, she's not the first. The first bot I did was Optimus Prime. Yeah, and then Warpath. But yeah, Alita. I just think she's really awesome. I love the character. She's so tough. She's so strong. I love this the update that Hasbro's done for her. As you can see, the Alita that we have in the game is based on it's the Titan's Return.
Yeah.
Or is it? No, it's the Powers of the Prime. Powers of the Prime is the name of the line. Yeah, it's the Power of the Prime's Alita 1. So she's not the pink motorboat that you may remember from the past. She is she's come into her own as a really awesome character. I don't know if you've seen, what's up?
Yeah, the staff just came out.
Oh yeah, the staff. Okay, so yeah, you'll see the weapon that we have there. We've got a gun for her, and we also have the Energon staff. So Energon staff, it's not a thing that's packaged with her toy, but you know, all right, I gotta admit here, this one came partially from me because I have as a desktop the Transformers 20th anniversary lithograph. I don't know if you've ever seen this thing. It was made by Dreamwave Comics. It has tons of characters in it. I mean, there's just like 100 Transformers all packed into this thing. And on that lithograph, you can see Alita 1 with a staff. She's got a staff on it. And I just thought it was so cool and so distinct for the character. Even though in the Dreamwave comics, she barely ever showed up. Some of the other female Autobots on Cybertron were there, and some of them did have like these Energon staves, so or staves. I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was really cool, and I wanted to give it to Alita 1, so I did, and she's got it. Ooh. And I think it's pretty awesome. So it suits her character. You know, she's never really had a particular signature weapon, so it suits her character really well.
No, it's actually really cool in the game. You'll see it, like, I think next week or something. It's really, really nice.
Cool. And I'll show you her transformation. No longer turning into a motorboat. She does turn into a very awesome jet. Yeah. And there she is. Yeah. And then let's transform back. Oh yeah, Alita 1. Alita 1, everybody.
Cool.
Yeah, so glad that I can show that to you, and I think she's pretty awesome. Let's just see it one more time. See that transform one more time. The pose, the leap, the jet, and then coming back from jet form, doing the Immelman turn, I believe. That's the technical term for that, and back into bot mode. So you may now be asking, all right, if Alita's on the Autobot side,
What's on the Decepticon side?
and some of you already know because
It's already linked.
yeah.
So Decepticon side gets Lugnuts.
That's right, Lugnut. So if you've never watched Transformers Animated, you may be a little puzzled on who Lugnut is. I mean, he's appeared in some other things since then, but he was an original character that appeared in Transformers Animated. Glorious Lugnut.
I love his boat. It's like so cool and different to anything else.
Yeah, he has a very distinct look to him.
Yeah.
He's also got a really distinct personality for a Decepticon. He's intensely loyal to Megatron. He worships the ground that Megatron walks on, which makes him really unique amongst Decepticons. That he's actually like a loyal soldier. Yeah. He's also not the brightest bot around. He's not exactly all that smart, but he makes up for it in his size, his ferocity, and his love for Megatron, and also his punch of kill everything, which is a vital part of his character. We can talk about more about that later.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lugnut, really cool, different looking bot. Who's let's show you the transformation of him. Turns into a bomber, and here he goes. Yeah, that's him. Switching into bomber mode. And then switching back.
Yeah, look at this. The bomber is so good.
Yeah. All right. And as you can see from some of his animations, we've got an axe for him. And there will be, I think I can say, another weapon at some point, which will show up for Lugnut, and we'll tell you more about that later on. And also some special things that Alita will get. Yeah, this is Lugnut. So let's take another quick look at his transform. Yes, glorious! Shifting into the bomber mode. There's the bomber a little bit. And then back out of the bomber. Yeah, and I really love Lugnut too. So both these bots had a special place in my heart. When I first came to Space Ape, actually, so when designers interview places, we often get design tests. Like you have to do some work, you have to do some design work, and other people can look at it and judge it and see how you did. So part of what I did for that is design Lugnut. That was that was my design test. I designed Lugnut as a character in the game, and actually, partially, it's using some of the stuff that was on that design test. I am able to put a little bit of it in there, not all of it, because some of it was crazy.
So you find out what the hell is it.
Yeah, but yeah. So Lugnut, a very near and dear character to me too. He's awesome. Alita's awesome. I love these bots. They're some of my favorites. Cool. Yeah.
I think that's a good preview of them. We'll be talking on them like next following weeks, gearing up for their release. But yeah, let's focus on. I guess let's do the event.
Yeah, let's take a look.
See what it is.
So the event name is Heavy Metal.
Yeah. So it's an individual totalizer. There's no prestiges, so we went a bit crazy on the currency, probably in honor of like HQ16, so a lot of people hopefully can actually use it to upgrade the buildings. We also have a few 4-star swords, 3-star swords, and lots of spark. I think it's quite like around 50,000 spark from what I remember, but I don't have the data with me. So it's a lot of resources that goes in inventory, so you can use it whenever you can actually upgrade, and swords and 2-star crystal.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's a Heavy Metal event coming up this weekend.
Yeah. So with that, should we do dialogue or
shall we do the dialogue?
Oh. I we skipped it because that was not here. Damn it. Okay.
No, it's tradition.
Do the dialogue.
Oh, okay. The voice from above has told us that we must do the dialogue.
Correct.
Yeah. And so,
right.
Do you want to be? I'll be Russ.
Yeah.
All right. Here, I got my script. Okay.
Okay.
Of course I got the script. All right. Starting off. I don't understand it. His condition should be improving.
Agreed, but it's not. The battle damage Optimus sustained in his shootout with Megatron was severe, but he's a Prime. Usually the power of the Matrix will have restored him by now.
And the prognosis? Ratchet?
Aye, unless we can boost his regenerative circuits, Optimus Prime would be dead in a matter of days.
Maybe one of the Prime Cores could save him. They seem to have many and varied properties. Miraculous powers that defy easy explanation.
True, Rodimus, but I advise caution. The original 13 Primes banished their anima, their own life force, to another dimension. No doubt for a good reason.
Are you saying we shouldn't even go there, Jetfire?
More proceed with caution. The surviving data tracks surrounding the cores are laden with dire warnings and even threats of reprisal. And more to the point, I don't have the slightest idea how they work.
Oh, you want to be Melody?
I'll try. Rodimus Prime!
What is it, Melody?
We've located another Prime Core. It's in Malaysia, Taman Negara. But there's a problem.
Isn't there always, Melody?
No one can get near it.
Oh no!
Disappointed starting already.
No one can get near it. Thank you, Melody. Your facial hair is quite lovely. It's,
Thank you.
It's very becoming. Yeah. All right. Cool. So another thing in that dialogue they mentioned is another Prime Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come soon, I think.
Yeah. It won't be too far off. So yeah, expect Prime Cores to keep coming.
So the whole plan is to release one every now and then, and we add them to the Gacha crystal. The crystal that has all the 3 ones, so you will get more after a point. So every time you roll the crystal, you get a chance to get the old ones and the new ones whenever those are available.
Yeah. So if you didn't get enough Prime Core chip shards in the last event to roll the Prime Core, don't despair not. You will have another chance to get more of those shards and another chance to roll for the Prime Cores.
Yeah.
And if you did get enough, then awesome, you get more shots to do the same.
Yeah, pretty much. So next one.
Yeah. So let's see. Got the Prime
It's
Cores
trivia.
Oh, is it trivia time? Trivia time already. Stream may go a little shorter today since it's just me and Yanis. We may not go the full hour, but we will do definitely do some Q&A.
Yeah.
So while we're, let's see, shall we? We'll do one trivia question, then do some Q&A, and then do the next.
Yeah, let's. While doing the trivia, I'll prepare the HQ16 accounts. So that. Can you poker to
What was
turn
that?
off the screen, please?
Sorry?
To turn off the.
I can.
Thank you. Helpful.
What's that? Ooh, while you guys are waiting,
Oh yeah. Okay.
you're just switching accounts, right?
Yeah.
By the way, we are having our last set of varsity master classes next week. Oh, that didn't work out. Hold on a second. Oh wait, maybe I added the wrong thing. Oh no, I didn't. Here we go. So our last set of varsity master classes are on Monday and Tuesday. Monday is going to be about UI and UX at the University of Greenwich at 6 p.m. And then Tuesday, I'm going to talk about communities at UCL at 5 p.m. And if you want to tune in, you can do so either right here, because this channel will be hosting, or you can go to twitch.tv/Space8Games. And of course, if you are in London, you can come hang out in person. And there's going to be a social at UCL after the last class as well. So come on and check us out. That's basically it.
All right. Cool. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I hope some of you tuned in and saw.
Yeah, I saw Gats Custom earlier this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So.
And what was it? Octavia? I can't remember. Octaviano. But yes, thanks for tuning in. I definitely recognize some of your names.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Some of your oh man.
Thanks, Deb.
Okay.
From wherever you are.
Bye.
So yeah, thanks to everybody who joined the stream last time, and or excuse me, who joined the class with.
Oh no, it's infectious.
Yeah.
It's contagious. My
All
not
the
talking.
words. What are the words? I do
Exactly.
not know them. Thanks to everybody who showed up for Adam. He did a good job.
It was his presentation was pretty engaging.
Yeah, I learned a lot about. Hopefully, I learned a lot about game design. I didn't learn a lot about game design because I knew it. No, it was a really informative, really cool presentation. Definitely something that you should go and watch if you're interested in game development. It gives a lot of good information about like how the industry's doing, like different kind of design jobs in the industry, what designers do on a day-to-day basis, and also if you're ever thinking about starting up your own project, there's some really good information in there. So yeah, SpaceX University, more cool stuff coming there.
Yeah.
Trivia. That's what we were gonna do. We're gonna do trivia.
Cool.
All right, so let's start with our first trivia question. Again, I think the rules are that you should include in your answer your in-game name, right?
Yeah.
Your HQ level, is that?
That's
yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
And the alliance.
The alliance that you're in. So in your answer, along with the other things, include your in-game name, your HQ level, and the alliance that you are in. And we can get you your prizes when it's all done. So, are you ready for the first question? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I am ready.
I am ready. All right. Did these questions come from us?
From Nathan.
From Nathan. Yes.
From Nathan Webb. Check out We66 Illustration on Facebook. Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Thanks again, Nathan, for being our trivia master.
Yes.
Yeah, you've given us some very good trivia questions that tie into HQ16. I really like the way that these all tie together. That's pretty cool. All right, so first question is: once players have HQ16, the shuttle can be upgraded for an 8th bot. But who was the first Decepticon to board the Autobot shuttle in Transformers the movie? Who? 1986 Transformers the movie, the animated movie. Which Decepticon was the first to board the Autobot shuttle? That's your question. Yep, so one more time. Who was the first Decepticon to board the Autobot shuttle in Transformers the movie? All right, so while that's going, let's see if there's some questions we can answer that have come out. Here's one. Do you want to answer that one? Do you want to take that one?
What?
Oh, maybe you don't know what it means. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what exactly that means. So you can actually
I'll pose the question to you.
Yeah.
We'll do it that way. The viewer was wondering, we've got the 8-slot shuttle now that you upgrade. When you go into battle with those 8 characters, does the amount of XP that you get have an additional amount of XP for the 8th character?
So the XP that you get is based on the buildings or the other elements that are on the canvas that you're attacking. So the base is based on like that, like who you're attacking against. And then what we do is like we take that number, we calculate we summarize all the numbers, and then divide this based on the amount of characters you get in battle. So if you deploy 8 characters, that means like you get less XP than if you were to divide 7 characters. So
the same way
consideration. But of course, HQ16 bases will give you more XP because each building costs more XP because they're a high level.
Yeah. Say that last part one more time to be sure everybody got it.
So the XP, HQ16 will give you more XP because like it's the higher level of a building, that's how you get more XP. So that means like if you attack an HQ16 base, you will get more XP in the result because of that. Okay. But then of course it also always like split between your bots you take into battle.
And then the split works, for you beneficially as well as not. So that if you go into battle with just like 2 bots, those 2 bots are getting a lot of concentrated experience. So
so it's not about the bots that you have in the saddle where you take in, it's how many you actually deploy in the battle that actually is the ones that actually get the XP.
All right. Cool. So looks like we got answers. Yes, we do. We do have some correct answers. Oh, there's a little bit.
There's a lot of mixed from what I can see.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope our answer. I think I'm gonna go with Nathan. I'm gonna trust Nathan and say his answer is correct, and that matches my memory too, even though I could be wrong. But let's go for it. So do you want to? Why don't you do stabbies, Yanis?
Yeah, I'll do. Let's see. Okay, let's go. So Skywarp 7732.
All right.
Got the correct answer.
All right. Yeah. Great. And that's on
Twitch.
Okay.
Don't forget to get
Can you
their
copy that
game
for me?
info.
Yeah. Need to. Let's just copy the whole thing. Can you copy the whole thing for me?
There you go.
Did you miss it?
I'll find him.
Did you lose
Hopefully.
Okay. All right. While you're finding that.
Oh yeah, I got him.
All right. I'm gonna look on YouTube. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do the stabby myself. I can do it. Oh yes, and I did. All right. So we got one more correct answer, and just a moment.
YouTube.
Yep, and I'll grab that. Just give me a second. And going to the next one, and finding. Where's our answers there?
Yeah, you have to scroll up on Facebook.
Yeah,
I got one.
You found it. Okay, you
Yeah.
got it. All right.
Gustavo Vargas.
So
Facebook.
Gustavo Vargas, we have from Facebook, and from YouTube, we have let's see, Coach Dennis. Coach Dennis. Hope you are a coach. All right, cool. All right, and let's see. Let's any more Q&A. What other questions have come up?
Yeah, so I'll take one. So a lot of people have noticed that Zone 12 has less medal cap than it used to be. It has gone down from 9,000 to 8,000.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. we didn't actually announce the answer. The answer to the trivia question. Sorry about that. We're not professionals. Deb is. We're not. My apologies. The answer to the trivia question was Megatron. Megatron was the first to board the Autobot shuttle in Transformers the movie, and then he went and just killed some people, just slaughtered some guys, and said that cool line about heroic nonsense, and that was awesome. All right, so that was the trivia. Now to you, Yanis.
So this is probably not gonna be returned. The reason for reducing the medal cap is the change between Zone 11 to Zone 12 was ridiculous. You had for 6,500 medals to 9,000 medals, and there's a lot of players that can actually hit Zone 13 if they want to farm medals. The reason also is we need to get more people to attack on the high level basis. That's why one of the reasons why no one engaged HQ 15 is because there's no reason to go to Zone 13. If you guys want the resources, you can still do Zone 12. You can still do Zone 12 to farm XP for events, but the medal is if you want to strike medals, unfortunately you have to go to Zone 13. And also when Zone 14 comes, a lot of people will have to switch to Zone 14 because otherwise no one will be attacking the high level player bases. So unfortunately it's the way it has to happen. So also there's been complaints that you don't give more resources on the higher zones. So we are gonna investigate about tweaking the XP that we give, or also the minimum rewards. But of course, maximum rewards, even if we give you more, it depends on what bases you attack. So I think at the moment you get quite a bit resources if you get someone that has quite a full storages. And I think a lot of people they don't have the problem with resources. It takes 14 days to upgrade the building. By that point, you should have managed, after raiding, to get enough resources to get those.
All right, cool. And all the events are giving resources as well. So I saw a question up here. Question was, when can we expect the next combiner? When can we expect the next combiner?
Soon?
Yeah, actually, perhaps pretty soon.
Yeah.
All right, and power cores for beam lasers and shock towers. You know, when we were doing the HQ16 update, we looked a little bit at whether or not we should do power cores or open up the power core slots for beam lasers and shock towers, and it didn't make sense for the balance at that point. We wanted to add in the HQ power core as a new slot because of the way that it would change up the gameplay in really interesting ways. But the balance between offense and defense seemed to be there. It seemed like we didn't need any extra things on defense after we added in the stuff that we added in for HQ16.
Yeah.
So yeah, we decided to go ahead and leave the power cores off of the beam laser and shock tower.
It probably will come at some point soon, but we just at the moment it feels like HQ16 by itself plus the core on the HQ is going to be quite significant enough. If it gets to the point that we have quite a few people like actually smashing those HQs, then we can reconsider. But I'm still like a bit skeptical how the balancing is going to be. So I still want to like keep it some time, see how people can actually do with more ability points, more combiners, and more like troops in the slot, and see how as more people are upgrading to HQ16, like how that will affect the balance of the gameplay. And then if we see if it's too easy or too hard, we can maybe do some readjustments. But we don't want to make everything like that much harder straight away.
Yeah, we can always, I mean, there's always a chance we're going to find out that we're wrong. That what we put in the game is not accurate, and is it a good balance between offense and defense? And in that case, we'll make adjustments because what we want is a good, fun, game at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we don't go that route, there's something else we might do. I haven't even really told you about yet. I'll tell you about later.
Okay.
Got some plans.
Cool.
Got some ideas. All right.
I'll get another question about will 3 stars need to be researched or will it happen automatically? So 3 stars will have to be researched. There was a glitch with some of the bots when we released the update.
Yeah.
Some of the bots did not have a research requirement, I think, or something like that. So some of the bots were actually they got to keep the XP they had before they got to that level. So that's why it was a bit confusing that you got the research up and you wouldn't see that I have to go to do, I can't level them up or something like that. Now all the problems should be fixed.
Yeah, it's all been fixed. It should be fine now. So yep, everything's back in order along with that. So that glitch is gone. Yes, glitch is gone.
The glitch is gone.
Smashed a bug. All right, cool. Let's see. Shall we do our next trivia question, or yeah? Why don't we go ahead and do our next trivia question?
Trivia!
Can do a little more Q&A. The voice from beyond has declared trivia. Okay, so I think this one's not too hard. I think you can get this one pretty easy. All right. So the question is, HQ16's color schemes are themed to match Metroplex and Trypticon. But what size categories are Metroplex and Trypticon? What size categories? What size categories are Metroplex and Trypticon? That is your question. Remember to include your in-game name, your HQ level, and your alliance in your answer.
Correct.
We should be getting some answers of that very, very shortly. Yes. Yes. Metroplex and Trypticon. So I hope you guys are digging the new colors. You can see them in the game. Probably not a lot of bases that you're fighting right now have the new colors, but they will soon. Something you might notice is when you upgrade to HQ16, your Combiner Lab and your
Power Core Lab and also Space Bridge will upgrade. There is no different functionality on that, it's just so it actually goes with the rest of the theme. And the only buildings that don't have a color upgrade at the moment is the Research Lab and the Scanner.
Yeah.
The Scanner will come when we do Zone 14, and the Research Lab, who knows?
Who knows?
In the future.
But every time we do an upgrade to the Research Lab, we want to upgrade. We want to increase the max level of the bots, and we didn't want to tie that to the 3-star bots. We wanted to, if we do an increase, it would be a top.
If for me it's like level 60 bots are more than enough for even a full HQ16. So there's no point getting more than that level at that point. It feels like the game would be too easy and too hard for us to balance anything. So it would be like, we're trying to hit a mix for like people like have those bots and people that like kinda in the middle, and something that works for kinda both. But it's really hard to balance because, yeah, I mean, if we had like level 61 or 62 bots, then it would be even more ridiculous.
All right, cool. So I see a lot of correct answers here, so let's go ahead and grab some. I'll grab one from, go ahead and do that on YouTube. And there. All right, do you want to grab one, yes?
Let me see.
Yeah, randomize it.
Yeah, I'll get Miyamoto Usagi from Twitch.
All right, cool. On YouTube, I got Exiled from Sean Fortune. Sorry, called out the wrong thing. Thank you, Sean Fortune, and good job, congratulations. And let me grab one more here. And one more. Let's see. Oh, come on now. Yes, could you grab the one from Facebook for me?
Let me see. I don't see much a lot of answers.
Come on, Facebook. You can do it.
No, don't
No.
have any of the new ones, all the old ones. So.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I got it. All right. Yes, I see the correct answer right there. All right. Bam. So Justin Kennedy is our winner there. Congratulations. And the answer was, forget to say the answer this time, Josh. The answer was
Titans.
Yes. The Titan class, the very large. They're the size of a dog. I don't see your Trypticon.
No, Trypticon is hiding in the corner. So
Yeah.
I think it's like this big or something.
It's hard for Trypticon to hide, but our Trypticon is hiding back there. Yeah, Trypticon and Metroplex, enormous bots, Titan class. Good job, good answers. Thank you very much for participating, and congratulations to all our winners. We'll try to make sure you get your prizes. Yes.
If you send them to me, I'll send them to Chris.
All right. You will get your prizes because the disembodied voice
It's
will handle it.
in Tier Extreme.
Ah, cool. You'll get your prizes.
All right, cool.
Right, so we do more Q&A then?
Yeah, let's
find some questions.
Let's do that. Let's inform some folks. Do you have anything? Have you found anything? Yeah, looking for it.
Some people are asking that they're HQ15 maxed but rank 64 and they can upgrade to HQ16. So you also get some XP by leveling up your bots. So I guess the easiest way to do it at that point is like maybe level up your 1 stars and 2 stars are pretty easy to do, and that hopefully should tick you over the limit that you need to do. When I was trying, we were trying to do the cap, like when it should be upgrading. It was all over the place, but I think like most people were at least 65. That's why we put it there. But I would say just level up some of your low level bots, and you probably will get 65.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. We did check that before we implemented, and just took a look at where players' levels were. And I think a lot of players who had maxed out HQ15, like the majority of players who had maxed out HQ15 or were at HQ15, were at the point where they could, where they didn't need to level up. But yeah. Let's see. Do you get XP for leveling max 3 stars? I don't know the answer there.
Yeah, any bot that levels gives you player level XP.
So now you have more routes to get
so
account level XP.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I learned something. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Had a question. When will more boosts be added to the boost crystals? That's interesting. If you're if you're interested in seeing more and varied kind of boosts in the game, that's a good thing to bring up and ask about. That's not really been on my radar as things to add. So it's good to hear that folks are interested in it and folks would like to see different kinds of boosts and new boosts added to the game.
And the boosts are a bit stronger now with HQ, if you are HQ16.
Mm.
So it's a good point now that the higher your HQ, the higher the boost damage is gonna be.
That's right, that's right. So with HQ16, the boost that you got deployed out there should be stronger.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we can definitely look at adding some more boosts to the game.
Yeah.
Did you get another question?
No. People are saying that don't like boosts.
Oh, some people don't like boosts. Okay.
But I mean, some people do like boosts, and they can be really useful, especially HQ16. If you can't one shot the modality is like you can use the boost to just take them down 2 levels. So they're gonna be really helpful for you. It just I don't know.
All right, cool. Let's see. Will there be an HQ17? Well, you know.
No idea, but
No idea.
not for quite a while. Pretty much, like I mean, I'd rather do more stage rollouts where we just release like the power cores on buildings that don't have them and do stuff like that. Because HQ17 always is like a big jump of. You need to either have like a lot of the people like ready to do 60 to 61 levels upgrades in order to be able to cope, but otherwise it would be too hard unless you do it a different way. So
Unless we do it a different way,
Yeah.
which is certainly a possibility. Yeah, I like HQ16. I think we did some pretty cool stuff there, but I think there are opportunities to maybe do some other stuff, which we might be exploring in the near future. Okay, let's see. And I don't know what else I've got to add. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't see any questions either.
Yeah. So we'll start to wind it down. Gonna be winding it down soon.
Someone has any good questions?
Next batch of 5-star bots is a question that I see.
So we are actually now at the point where I actually start thinking about it. I foresee maybe in the next month or something we will roll something out. But at the moment we don't even have a list of who's going to be the next 5 stars. But we are, I hope like in a month's time at least we will have the new rotation. So a new Chrysaline with a new 5-star bots.
All right.
Don't quote me on the month though, because Hyro might kill me, so I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Got a question about will you add Unicron Trilogy series bots into the game? That's a cool question. Most of our bots are sort of focused on generation stuff, and we're gonna be doing some. I don't think I would give anything away to say we're going to be doing some sort of Generation 1 type theme.
Yeah.
Stuff in the near future. We haven't talked much about the Unicron series bots, but that's a good one to look at. I can definitely promise you that we'll be doing some stuff from Generation 1 this year. We'll also be doing some things from Beast Wars this year. So looking at some of the other lines, as we did with Lugnut, is a great thing to remind us of, and especially if you're fans of any particular series, let us know. But the Unicron Trilogy, and specifically, there are none that I think we have lined up for that. But it's a cool thing to clue us into.
True.
Let's see.
What about the second slot in research? Yeah, we are considering that, but yeah, that will probably take some time to do. Like, it's not as easy to do because a whole system is based on one bot, but it's something that we are actually considering doing at some point.
All right, we've got one about can you make a bot shard store? So a place where you can go and purchase specific shards for specific bots. That's an interesting idea. Definitely an interesting idea. We specifically in Transformers Earth Wars, we don't like to add in a lot of extra like currencies and a lot of extra places to go to get things, and sort of a lot of extra stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. But being able to go to a store and spend something to buy something that you're looking for is a cool idea. So there are no plans for that at the moment, but I'll hold on to that one. I'll hold on to that one because I think it's a pretty good thought, and we'll see what comes out of it. Yeah, actually, I think that's a cool suggestion.
There's another question like, if we're gonna add daily login rewards, something soon.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any thoughts on that yet?
So it is a possibility. I know a lot of people are asking this because they've seen it on the YOLO version of the game. So we can take some of the code of that. We're not the same company, so they are doing their own stuff and we're doing our own stuff. But it is a possibility we're actually looking of integrating some of their stuff into our game. So their reward is one of the possibilities that might actually come soon. So stay tuned.
All right, cool. Well, is there anything else we want to talk about today? Do we have any other questions coming out? I don't think there are. Yeah. Well, I think we'll be wrapping it up pretty soon.
Like with a rap battle?
Oh, there's a reminder that Armada Megatron was from the Unicron trilogy, wasn't he? I think he was.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd have to look that back up because I don't remember that. Yes. Anyway, I'll check on that because I'm forgetting. I think we've got probably time to wrap it up. So again, the big announcement from this week: Alita 1 and the Lugnut coming to the game.
And of course, HQ16 is live now. So
live right now.
Play.
And next week we'll be looking at some things. Next week I think we can actually probably tell you what the next Prime Core coming out is.
Yeah.
So look for that next week.
Cool.
All right.
All right there.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Thanks,
so
guys.
thanks for tuning in. Deb, do you want to say hi? Just
Bye.
really quickly say
Bye, guys. See you next week. I miss you all. It was nice to hear you via these two. It didn't make sense, but yeah. See you guys.
Cool. All right. See you guys.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.